Never said anything differently. 6v9, the viewers starting on offense, and they're gonna play.
It just crashed. What's up, Kurt? Okay.
Okay, somebody's claiming the stream crashed. I don't know.
Chat's in slow mode, right? Okay. Okay, thank you.
I don't know. You people are freaking me out. You're freaking me out. Everything's going good, right?
Yeah, man. Everything.
I want to keep casting. Okay. So Admirable, what we're watching right now is the 6v6 team actually is using the cookie cutter 6v6 classes. So it's almost like you're watching. They're not even. I don't know. I've seen the communities versus pros, and when the 6v6 team does that, sometimes they'll bring out like an engineer just to make sure they've got some defense. But in this case, no, they're just straight up playing 2 scouts, 2 soldiers. That's gonna be a fun time, man. I'm kind of hoping we get to see Bloodsire die a lot though, and he's got that Uber ready to go right now, hanging out behind this crate or this shack. Crate.
Yeah, man, they're showing no respect to their opponents here. They're basically saying these donors, they're scrubs, man. We're gonna crush them just with our standard 6.
Oh,
Headshot comes in, though. First blood onto Dummy. The Demo Man bombs in, gets the 4, so this is looking all good for the blue team. They have actually popped off as well, Sal. So I suppose that was a pretty decent trade. But
wow.
Boom!
Ozzy's so
just
good.
got destroyed.
I know, dude. This sniper, he's getting like the only kills on his team right now. The rest of the team, look at Tag going ham with that direct hit, destroying so many players. Z-Brian on the Demo Man has taken down Little Bear from, hashtag tip of the hats. I like that people are putting that in their Steam name. Everybody should do that, by the way. Just change your Steam name right now. Hashtag tip of the hats. Put it on Twitter, whatever you want to do. But no, so far the cart is getting pushed, and even though a lot of kills are coming out of our pro 6's team, they get a lot of kills. They're just not stopping the cart.
They don't have a real damage source here with their Demo Man down. Like 2 scouts would maybe be your next best bet, but they can't run up against a heavy and a Demo Man. I think they just need to pick their fight here. Back off Medic is so dangerously close to getting backstabbed, but Dummy, he's wise to that one. He saves Bloodsire's life, saves him the embarrassment this time at least, Sal.
I'm watching Derpy the Demo Man spamming up that hill, making sure that the 6's team can't get on top of the cart. He's doing a really good job of boxing players out right now, but a lot of damage coming in. The Medic is really hurt right now. No, actually, he's still 100 health. Okay, Gadzooks on the med, keeping himself pretty safe. He's got the Uber. When's he gonna pop it is the question. Pop it on the NG. Dude, just pop it on the NG. Do it. Do it. Oh, he's gonna do it. No, he's not.
Demo Man versus Demo Man here. Z Brian coming out on top, takes down Derpy, but the cart is moving. Are they not paying attention here? I get the feeling like these pros don't play much Highlander.
Why? Some of them do. I think Lansky has played Highlander. And Bloodsire in the past has. Tag, I believe, has. I think a lot of them actually have played. Looks like they're coming in behind. They're going to stop this cart with an Uber right now, though. Taking down Chris on the engineer right away. And, oh my gosh, this Heavy's taking so much damage, and he's just not dying. Lansky can't stop him. He's being pushed off the edge of the map by the Pyro. Oh, Lansky's going to die. Oh my god. Beautiful kill there by Munch on the Pyro.
Yeah, solid medicing from Bloodsire. We got to praise him and slate him in equal measure, I think. Was going to go for an Uber saw to extend his Uber, as we saw Star do in the previous map.
Oh.
But he did manage to keep most of his team alive, except Lansky, who was air blasted beyond help. Look at Spy up in the window.
Oh, get that med, get that. He's going for it. Oh, not quite. No, sir. Spy not going to get the med this time around. Bloodsire he's going to stay at 50% over here. But, yes, that's... Sorry, I'm taking a page out of Seabear's playbook. He loves to make fun of the accent that Bloodsire has. But no, it's a cute one. We all love Bloodsire.
You know what we need to do, Sal? We need to be shouting out these guys' names as this is all these lucky donators. We need to let them know. They want to see this on YouTube. They want to know they were a part of TF2 history. So I'm going to do my best. I'm watching Little Bear work the flank again. Instantly gets forced to pop off that dead ringer, but everybody's looking for him. They're paranoid about that dead ringer spy. Little Bear doing work if he's in position. But he just gets shut down by Sizer, who's well warmed up after his 2 maps already. Drop comes in! Bloodsire drops! Oh dear, head of my hands.
That's a Derpy on the demo, taking down Bloodsire. He's got to feel good about that one. I was actually watching, throughout most of that, was watching Pill Pop McGee on the Soldier, and he was doing a decent job of dancing around all that damage for a while. Wasn't quite able to connect any of the rockets, though. And now the question is, what's our heavy weapons guy doing? He's holding on top of this hill at the moment, and that is going to be Havant. That's his name, Havant. That's a little different as far as names go. I'm not sure if I'm going to go... Oh, he gets taken down by Sizer, though. Sizer, heavy in the demo, but man, I don't...
You know what he's doing with a name like Haven't, man? He's just really trying to test our casting prowess. can we handle a word such as that, which is not an obvious name? Can we incorporate that into our cast? I haven't got a clue.
I think hasn't done enough for his team yet, taking this second point. Hi, you see how I did that? But it looks like that's okay because the rest of the team is pushing forward and they have taken this second point. Now, do recall, this is going to be stopwatch mode. So both teams are going to play offense and defense, and they'll see which team can get the most points the fastest. That's the team that wins. Right now, 4.5 minutes or so on that second point. And now the blue team pretty much just wants to keep pushing the cart all the way up this hill. The hill is fun times for pyros. So we'll see if Munch can get around behind the red team at all, because if he can, it's going to be hilarious.
Interesting to note that Sizer has switched up to heavy there in his previous life. He's dead at the minute, but I mean, Scout is often highlighted as one of the hardest classes to play. In Highlander, I wonder, are they feeling the pressure? Now, he has actually switched back to Scout, just to scupper my great analysis there, Salamander, but I would like to see Sniper or Heavy or something here.
I think they're just kind of enjoying it. If I were one of the pros, I'd be enjoying just playing against 9 players and being like, yeah, I feel so good right now. Doesn't even matter what class I'm on. But no, at the moment, things are looking a little strange here for our offensive team. They lost their med. He kind of walked a little bit too far forward, maybe. But he's going to start building that Uber again. Bloodsire, meanwhile, where is he right now? He's sitting back with the rest of his team, getting caught on the map. Bloodsire, you're not that bad. We're just kidding. But Aussie, he's looking for the demo. He does get a nice little body shot off. He's looking for these headshots, and can he stop this scout? It's at the very least going to scare him away a little bit. Aussie's got some pretty good skills here on the sniper, especially as we saw going out the gate. He sees the med, not quite able to get him, though.
Chris going down there to the rocket of Lansky went in for a kamikaze placement of that sentry, and the extinguisher frag onto Bloodsire there. He's gone down yet again. I mean, is there any even point in him playing medic? Should he maybe just switch to another class? I don't know, Sal.
Play NG, set up a level 3 dispenser, it'll be the same thing. At the moment, though, haven't getting the heals. You do see the cart getting pushed up that hill pretty well, and Gadzooks does have an Uber, so we're going to see the viewers team, I'm sorry, not the pros team, the opposite of that. The viewers team is probably going to pop this fairly soon, try to get the cart up the hill at the same time as they do that. And you know, I'm liking their chances so far. They got to watch out though. Med could take a little bit of damage here from this soldier. He is kind of trapped underneath. There you go. Uber is now popped for the blue team. They almost have this cart to the 3rd point. And we'll see whether our friends Gadzooks and Havoc can really get the damage done. They're putting a lot of damage down on Bloodsire. 12 health left, and they actually take down the heavy, so Bloodsire will escape there with his life. Derpy, meanwhile, though, he's laying down a lot of damage with these stickies. Oh my gosh, double kills. Brian and Lansky both down. So Derpy, I mean, talk about notching up kills on the board. He's writing this down, man. He's not going to forget the day that he managed to take down a pros team by himself.
Yeah, man, Gadzooks with a solid pop there eventually got drawn forward with his heavy. That was haven't, but they went down, sort of surrounded by red players, but what they did was just pin them there for long enough for that huge play there from Derpy. He is definitely going to be telling this story to his grandchildren, Sal.
Well, I'm watching Chris right now on the engineer as he is kind of having to escape. Nice damage on this soldier, though, forcing the Uber flash to the soldier. He does end up dying there, but some very good aim from our engineer bro. And now Aussie with a nice headshot on Sizer. Sizer did actually off-class. He went to heavy, which we have seen him do in the season sometimes. Plus Aussie on this sniper. He's got the jukes, man. Nobody can shoot him. Nobody can kill him. I think there's one person we haven't talked about much yet, though, Admirable, and that is going to be the Scout. The 301st Spartan actually did just get a kill on Dummy. He was taking the heals from his med Gadzooks, and so those two were playing a nice little game there with that pro Scout taking him down. 301st does have to retreat from this fight for now. He's taking a little bit too much damage, but he's following the rest of his team. Now, you notice that the red team, they're all alive at the moment. Admirable, where'd you go? Am I dead? I am by myself. Oh my gosh. Okay, well this is like the worst thing that could have ever happened. Somebody's here. Somebody's here.
I'm not in the STV. I'm just watching the stream. It looks great.
Okay, thank you. I don't even know who that is. Is that Sean Bud?
Yeah.
What's up, Sean Bud? Oh, Lansky eating a headshot there. Or no, I was actually eating a scattergun shot. So he was finished off by the 301st Spartan. Now, in help me out here, Sean Bud, but in the movie 300, wasn't 301st Spartan like that hunchback guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his alias origin is, to be honest with you. That guy, he was not a great guy. That guy.
No, you know what? He was responding to his own set of incentives. Like, he really wanted to join the Spartans, and instead he is playing Team Fortress. We got Z-Brian.
That's true.
Zebrian trying to lay down some spam here against this heavy. And, oh my gosh, nice shot from Derpy. Dude, Derpy on demo right now is just going ham.
It looks like making it competitive. Looks like I see a lot of good exchanges and stuff happening. I think this is about how the 6v9s generally turn out. It looks like some pretty solid action.
Yeah, and you'll notice that practically everybody there was dead. Good kill. Dummy has managed to take down... Oh, no! Dummy managed to take down the teleporter from Chris, and then actually Bloodsire got a nice Uber Saw hit there, so that's going to give him a good little Uber advantage, meaning that his opponents are not going to be able to get in there with the invulnerability without Bloodsire also having the same. Gadzoo's actually down, so he may have gotten a little bit overextended there from the rest of his team. And now at this point, our viewers, they got to get the kill on Bloodsire, or else they are not pushing that cart into the end here. So far, things are looking a little scary for them right now. Although, Munch, he's gotten in position once again, lighting people on fire. Not quite able to get the kills, though. Admirable got to get back in here. What's going on? I don't want to cast this by myself.
Yeah, man. Sorry, man. I don't know if it was overheating or a power trip there. It's getting a bit stormy here in Ireland, but my screen just went blank and the whole thing restarted. But I'm just about to get back in the game, so please, Sal, please keep carrying me in this cast.
Okay. So anyway, Munch is on the back burner right now, and that's going to deal a lot of damage if he can get around behind people, which, frankly, it's going to be really tough to get behind these 6v6 players most of the time. Although Munch has proven that he can do it. He knows this map really well, and so we're going to see if this Pyro can actually make things happen. Grabbing the health kit now. He is kind of behind the enemy team. So is his friendly Scout. And, uh-oh, he's eating damage. Lights the guy on fire, and he's going to have to retreat from that. Nope, he's going to die. So, Admirable, we were just talking about the 301st Spartan. I don't know if you missed that.
I missed it, man.
You missed it? I was asking, have you seen the movie 300?
For quite some time. Oh, yeah, man.
So, you know the 301st Spartan was that hunchback dude, right?
Oh, yeah, true.
I can imagine him, like, sitting there playing TF2, like, yes, I will hold the line. I don't remember what his voice actually
You lied to me, Leonidas. You said I could play the Toters game. I'm done. That was it. I'm sorry.
That's all we needed right there, dude. That was perfect. Right now, our pros team's actually holding really far forward. They're feeling confident about this, and Gadzooks is just not able to get an Uber up. Chris dying to a pan from Zebrian, so Zebrian's feeling confident too. Scout trying to get in here, an attempt at a stab, not going to happen. And so, what's going on, man? The pros are just turning it on.
I'm still not on the server. I need the info again. I'm an idiot. Truck, help me out. Save me.
I gotta help me out here a little bit. Okay, incoming Uber, and that's gonna mean that Lansky does take down Gadzooks again. There's still a lot of time left on the clock, but do remember, every second counts, because if the pros can actually push that cart forward faster than their opponents have, they will win once they go on offense. So, oh, Brian coming in with a pan again. Chris is probably not too happy about that one. And see Brian still going for the pans, trying to hit the heavy. Finally did die there. And now it's Tag. Oh my god, Tag, 2 kills, 1 rocket, I think. He takes down Aussie, and maybe it was just 1 kill, 1 rocket. But Tag's feeling really good. Nonetheless, though, our pros team actually has lost a bunch of players because they were too busy trying to go for pan kills. And now the cart is getting pushed in. Nobody can stop it. There you go. The viewers are going to get a time of 12:33. Now it's the pros' turn to go on offense and see if they can beat that time, getting the carts to the last point.
You cast a lot of Highlander, Sal. That's a pretty respectable time, right?
No. I mean, it depends on which teams you're looking at, because if the teams are evenly matched, it can go either way. Sometimes you get really quick time from one team, and then the other team comes right back out and says, no, our offense is just as good. Sometimes you'll get teams that are really turtly on defense, and so you get these really long games. It all depends. But a good time that is hard to beat on this map is going to be like 6 or 7 minutes. 12:33, it's definitely beatable, although, remember, there are only 6 players on the pros team. They're going to have to get a lot of kills and leave 1 person pushing that cart, which means really it's going to be like 5 versus 9 most of the time. That really sucks as a playable position. So it looks like they've made an interesting decision to take care of that. Now, you've got Chris, of course, setting up the sentry, but the decision they have made is to go crits, Admirable.
Oh, wow, that it's definitely going to even out that damage differential, you know, the difference between 6 and 9 players. I wonder, will they get lucky here? Is this medic Gadzooks going to have the reaction time to see this blue sticky flying towards him? He's Devilman first, but medic doesn't pop. He's got nerves of steel. He does pop eventually on the pyro. Oh, Aussie cleaning up 2 headshots,
Beautiful.
dummy on Bloodsire. Wow, wow, wow.
Aussie he's turned it back on, man. He's like, nope, I gotta get the kills. That's gonna be Lansky Sizer on the sniper actually taking down Gadzooks the medic. So Sizer has decided to off class once again. There is gonna be a nice little uber charge advantage, and once again the Kritzkrieg for Bloodsire. So they are pretty much getting ready to take down a bunch of players. Headshots coming out from the pros again. So it was an interesting initial defense there by the red team. What we really want to see now is Chris's sentry gun position good enough? He's got the Wrangler, which is really going to piss off the pros, I think.
I was just watching Pill Pop McGee going in there for a little bit of a solo bomb. Didn't come out on top that time. And the sentry gun has gone down as well. Chris has been sent back to his dispenser to get more metal. He must rebuild.
Yeah,
Blue Flood
without a
is coming
sentry,
forward.
without a sentry, that's going to mean the pros actually have a good time pushing forward. They've got the crits ready to go, so once again, we're going to have to see, when they find a hard target here, whether it's going to be the heavy, the medic, whatever they find they want to kill, it's going to be crits time, and already they're getting that cart to the first point. No crits yet, man. Bloodsire doesn't even care. He's just like, yeah, whatever, we haven't found enough players to kill. He wants to get like 4 or 5 kills with 1 crits. There you go, take it down, Munch. He's looking to get maybe a kill on this demo man, trying to go for pipes right now, and actually missing. There you go, takes down Derpy. So how is this defense going to get set up here on the second point? Looks like Chris, he's working, man. He's working hard. He's already got that sentry getting set up. And now there is a spy. That's going to be the spy. What's his name? Little Bear chasing down the blue team. Oh, going for the stab. Actually eats an Uber Saw. So Bloodsire, he's on top of this.
Yeah, man, the pros are looking solid here. I suppose we have to bear in mind that even though both teams are mixes, the pros have definitely played together more often than
they have. And it
with their
kind of
invite
shows
pickups
too,
and what have you.
You remember? Do you know Tag very well, Admirable?
I know of him, yes.
So Tag, he's one of the crazy new roaming soldiers on the scene, which means he normally plays soldier, but he will off-class to whatever he feels like. Oh, Munch! Oh, Munch, he's got the perfect kill on the med. The Pyro has destroyed Bloodsire by knocking him off that edge there with the air blast. I love it. I love seeing that happen. Anyway, I was saying Tag, he usually plays soldier, but he actually went to play... Oh, nice little kill there by Little Bear. He went to play Spy, and the only reason he did it was because he knew there was going to be a sentry there, so he was just like, oh, no worries, I'll take that in an engineer nest. So he got the stab. I think he might have gotten the sap, too. We'll see what happens.
He's been ushered out right there, but he's still on the field doing work. He's probably going to wait for his team to make a little bit of a distraction here so he can come in again when they least expect it.
Oh yeah, he's way behind enemy lines right now. Looks like he might have been spotted. Oh no, he's definitely going for the revolver kill on that engineer. Not quite getting him down. Chris has 19 health left. Is going to need some heals. And it looks like Derpy's gotten a couple of good kills there on Z Brian and Lansky, which means that, Bloodsire obviously doesn't have an Uber ready to go yet, but good kills means that it's going to slow down that push considerably from our pro team.
Wow, Bloodsire,
oh my
no
god,
fear
Aussie!
there.
I'm watching Aussie like over the shoulder cam right now, and I saw him get that kill on Dummy. Dummy was like mid-air jumping as a scout, and Aussie was just like, yeah, I can shoot that, no problem.
Bam! I just saw Bloodsire walking forward there quite fearlessly, almost around the corner into the entire red team, but he realised soon enough he's been called, I'm sure, that he's pushing on this side. Will he get air blasted again? There's a spy and a scout on his tail. He gets popped off force. The Pyro's in position. He's going to get the big air blast again. He gets the combo. It's a brace.
Munch is so brutal, dude. So brutal. And you look at where Chris is. I'm looking at Chris. He's actually setting up his sentry gun really far behind. So it looks like he's decided, okay, well, we're just going to give up this point. I think because look at how close that cart was to getting capped. I guess he thought that it was over, but it actually is not. And now Munch has gotten a nice little crit flare kill on Sizer. This Pyro, suddenly he has found his niche. It is defense on Upward. He loves it.
Yeah, man, I'd be surprised if Bloodsire makes that push again on the cliffside. Surely he's going to learn third time around. Watching for a spy coming in behind him, though. Little Bear's been spotted out, though. Z Brian, too strong, too stickies. He's out of there.
Okay, the Uber has been popped by Gadzooks right now, and he's going to have to retreat. Does not want to be caught in range of, like, Sizer on the sniper or Tag on that spy. Lansky does take down Pill Pop McGee, and Sizer will get Gadzooks. So that's the problem with playing med on this map, is you really got to stay behind corners, because there's always going to be a sniper watching for you.
How many more can Sizer get? Tag picks up a frag onto the Engie there. That's Chris down right now. Tag's trying to follow up with Revolver onto Heavy here. That seems like a tall order, but spy on spy action. He's hitting those revolver shots like there's no tomorrow, man. And this
Tag
is just
has
pro
the aim,
skill.
man. He does. Really, like, when we say roaming soldier, it does mean, at least as far as the U.S. scene goes, it means whatever you have to do to destroy the enemy. And so you need to have skills not just at soldier, but at like every class you could possibly use, except med. You know, maybe you don't have to be good at med, because you're gonna have a dedicated med. But whatever, like he's good at spy, he's good at soldier, he's good at everything. He is Tag, the Wonder Man.
And he's still behind here. He's up top picking up that half hit health pack. He's coming in, he's on position, goes for the pyro instead of the medic there. Wants to take out their MVP, wanted to get Munch out of the picture. That air blast has just been a thorn in their side so far. But he's at least causing a lot of distraction here. It's two players down there. Aussie is just respawned, so the sniper is going to be coming back in here to deal with Sizer maybe. Aussie versus Sizer, that's the battle I want to see.
Wow, Sizer's actually getting a lot of good headshots here, and you do see Derpy, Gadzooks, and Pillpop all going down once again. But Chris has the Wrangled Sentry. He's going to be covering this this part of the map. Wow, beautiful combination kill there. That was Chris does of course die, but he got a bunch of damage done with the Wrangler, and then the Scout came in to finish off. I think that was Z Brian. No, it was Lansky. No, it was Z Brian. I'm right. That's right the first time. Now Aussie going for the kills too, takes down Sizer. So you were talking about getting that sniper on sniper action. It is going to be Aussie winning that particular battle.
Yeah, I was watching it. Little Bear laid his life on the line there to take a shot from Sizer so that Aussie could get that important frag on to Sizer, and just to put him back in his place for a few seconds here, a few minutes, put him back in his box so that the red team can just sort of regain control here. They're sort of getting really drawn out here. Their sentries down. There's no Wrangler sentry. The Heavy's going in alone without his medic here, and they just need to sort of get a few spawns up and solidify their position. There's a spy coming in. Tag's coming onto the medic. Gets the backstab. Gadzooks sent downtown again into that spawn queue. And
so
the pros
yeah, the pros get it, and they've got 5.5 minutes left really to take this last point, which is enough time for them to do it. They definitely could win this one. They smell blood in the water. Only 4 enemies left for them right now. There's going to be a couple of respawn waves in a minute here, but you do see that the pros, they're already getting way out ahead. This shows that game sense. They're just like, look, we know a bunch of our enemies are dead. Let's get in there and deal the damage right now. Chris loses his sentry gun. He's going to have to jump back into spawn. And I got to tell you, man, Munch has been going ham, but he probably needs to start defending his med and defending his pyro now, because Tag has just been constantly spying and getting the kills. And there you go. Looks like he's decided to do that. Munch is now sticking with his med just a little bit more. Oh, eating some damage though.
There's a 3-player flank going on here. It was Derpy, Munch, and Gadzooks trying to work the angle and come up behind the pros, but only Gadzooks managed to survive there, and eventually goes down to Sizer. But I think that was maybe a gamble too far for the donors team, and it's looking sketchy for them right now. This cart is nearing the edge slowly but surely. It's about to do a swan dive in there to victory. Can they stop this, man? It's dummy dancing around here. Spy comes in.
Yeah, Little Bear with a nice kill on that Scout, and that's the thing about being on the Sixes team, is that you've got to have somebody constantly pushing that cart, but you've only got 5 people. Nonetheless, they do win it, so they beat the time of the viewers. Very well done for the pros, but of course, I'm sure the viewers looked like they were having a lot of fun with that. And Tag, longest spy life ever. I don't know about that, dude. He needs to talk to Stabby about using that dead ringer.
What?
Are we doing another round? I don't know. Looks like they're setting up for another round, so is it best of 3? Maybe it's best of 3.
Interesting. I'm happy.
I'm happy to cast more, yeah.
Technical problems.
I'm actually gonna rig, Zach.
Withstanding, hopefully it doesn't just lose all power here in Ireland. I think the whole of Ireland went out there for a second, man. I'm not even sure. Maybe the Twitch viewers can tell me. I see there's like 3,900. I've got the stream open here on the other window. I'm sure there's at least one Irish person here who can tell me if they just lost power in the last hour.
Is all of Ireland like uniform as far as his power grid goes? I mean, I don't know, man. I live in Texas. My entire state could fit like 4 of your nations. So,
you trying to intimidate me? Trying to intimidate me with your big state talk? I get scared, bro.
Hey, when I come to I-49, which I am doing in England in August, I will bring my cowboy hat, and I'll start talking with a drawl, and we'll see just how far we get.
You better bring me your community Uber saw as well, which I think I fairly won off you in an Uber saw duel.
You didn't. No, you didn't win it off of me. You won the naming rights. You won the naming rights. So yeah. a little while ago they actually did give us community weapons, and Admirable got one, I got one. We got them at the same time and independently. Like we weren't talking to each other, but each one of us thought
you copied me. You copied me.
No. So here, my story is that since we didn't talk to each other, we thought, each one of us thought, what would be unique and that nobody will know about is a community Uber saw, because none of those exist yet. And then all of a sudden, like 3 community Uber saws are given out because we each requested that. So,
yeah, there's like a page on the wiki where you can see what ones are there, and the Uber saw wasn't there. So great minds think alike.
That's not true. But I know I'm not a great mind. But,
I want to call out the pledge, man, because my fellow Vanilla TV caster, I typed in the Vanilla TV staff channel, I'm getting the Uber saw because there's no other ones. Nobody else get one, please. He goes and gets one. Wow. Just stab me in the back, bro.
I hadn't even seen that, and I got one too. So what Admirable and I did was I sat down and I said, okay, well, since there's 2 of them, obviously there can only be one, like, community Uber saw. So we had an Uber saw duel, and Admirable won.
With a massive ping disadvantage, I might add.
The saddest day of my life. So I named my Uber saw Admirable's Uber saw.
You belong to me now, Salamander.
Anyway, we got the pros ready to set their time first, and this time around, Bloodsire, he's on the quick fix. This is gonna be
this
is gonna be
hilarious.
hilarious.
The cam on the demo and the medic right now.
Yes,
on the pros
here's what's happening.
Some quick fix shenanigans happening.
Yeah, he and the demo are both jumping all the way around. Bloodsire not even popped the Uber yet, but he's going for the crossbow hit. Oh no, Bloodsire's down, and now Zebrian is caught alone behind enemy lines. He's taken down 2. Munch actually takes him down with a beautiful reflect kill on that thing. So that was hilarious.
Munch and Derpy going huge there to deny that oddball. Quick fix play right there. That's all I can call it. We do see the roamer of TotH working the angle here on that little platform, but he's been spotted. He's taking a lot of damage here, but he does get that sniper pick, and that's going to be important here. That's going to give his team a lot of respite as they can push forward here, only having to face off against the sentry's long damage, not really that sniper threat.
Yeah, right now that sentry is taking a lot of damage. It's not gone down yet, but the thing about Havant is now on engineer actually, so they've swapped classes. But Havant doesn't have a lot of metal sitting around here. He does finally get that sentry gun set up to level 3. Looks like it might have taken a little bit damage, but he is now able to deal a whole lot of damage from across the map. We'll see if that Wrangler can actually be that useful, because last time around it was like, oh, look at this Munch on the Pyro. He's actually reflecting rockets away from the sentry, so good teamwork. Nonetheless, Dummy pistols it down, so,
One thing I would expect from the Sixes team is good focus fire, and they managed to deal with that Wrangler sentry fairly well, considering there was a Pyro there. They do get that first cap on the train tracks, and right now, will there actually be a sentry set up in time? That's what I want to know, Sal. Will there be a level 3 Wrangler waiting for them as they come up this slope?
Well, they're going to have quite a long time before that cart gets pushed to the slope, and you do see Chris on the heavy now, sitting there in the tunnel, dealing a ton of damage to this Scout. Scout will probably escape around the corner, but Bloodsire's walked in there. He's just like, okay, whatever. Munch dealing a ton of damage to a bunch of players here, but he is going to die to a sticky bomb. So actually, I thought that defense was going to be in the bag, and then something happened. I guess the pros, they're just too slippery.
I think it was maybe the roaming heavy strategy from Chris there, slightly disconnected from his medic. If he'd had those constant heals, I think he might have cleaned up some pros there, made them look silly, but it didn't work out that way. Hopefully, the team is going to gel more here as these 9 players just become blood brothers over the next 30 minutes, Sal.
And they should, man. These guys should make a Highlander team. They could be like the tip of the hats Highlander group, maybe. Yes? No? Start up in UGC? Yeah, dude.
It's done. It's done. I know UGC admins are just automatically setting that team up for them right now. They have no choice in the matter.
Well, Uber coming in from the pros. Derpy's taking a lot of heals right now, and so he's going to be ready as soon as his Uber is down. But you do see the sentry gone. Nice stab from Little Bear. He's going to take down Zebrian as soon as that Uber is over. Dummy's gone with the back burner, I think. Munch getting some nice kills there. Bloodsire, though, he's got a kill of his own, and he's got the Uber. He's got another Uber ready because of that Uber saw. Bloodsire is just so good at medic.
He's going to get another one. Oh, he fakes out on the demo man, doesn't go for the kill, but distracted him long enough for Sizer to come in with that big old minigun. He picks up Gadzooks and Derpy, but Bloodsire has just gone all the way around here. He's taken the scenic route, man, and now he's ready to pop off that charge. They're going to get some frags. the 301st Spartan is manning the medigun, and he's keeping a safe distance here, and that was just as well because the Uber has been popped off. He's survived. He's still got 50% in the bank. They might be able to hold on here for long enough. I'm not even sure, so...
No way, man. Looks like the viewers are going to lose that particular point. Bloodsire going for some crossbow kills, although actually Tag is going to get a nice little air shot on Aussie. Derpy finishes him off, though, so he's like, oh, you're going to trade kills? That's okay, because there's 9 of us and 6 of you, so if we're trading, I mean, yeah, take that all day.
Spartan is eating a few rockets here. He's down to half HP, and he's looking around for spies. I think he's quite paranoid about that, but he needs to be more wary of the blue combo, which is just around the corner here.
Oh, Derpy finishes off Bloodsire. You saw the blue med there was trying to run away from a pyro, and instead the demo comes in and says, aha, I found a medic.
You seem a little bit surprised, Salamancer, but we've already established that Bloodsire is terrible, and he must be berated.
That's true. He's the worst medic ever. That's why he's on the pros team. I don't know if Truck's got voice activated, our cameraman, but there's a lot of chatter going on right now from one guy, and he's really trying to coordinate the team, which is great. Looks like it is 301st Spartan doing some coordination. Aussie takes down Lansky. Dummy's just trying to deal some chip damage from far away. But it's going to be heavy medic combo. So you see Sizer coming up on the heavy, trying to keep Bloodsire alive. They're going to push forward with that, see if they can take some ground. But the viewers right now are pretty excited to be defending from the top. And I wonder how many stream viewers do we have at the moment?
Man, I've got that stream open.
Still 3,800? Well, that's a nice number, I do believe. And guys, remember, if you want to be in an event similar to this, one of the viewer events coming up, then I believe there is a way to get involved. It's going to be all based on the donations and the tag you put into it, right?
Exactly.
So, donate to One Step Camp. That's pretty much how it's going.
Yeah, it seems like a really great charity, or non-for-profit organisation. At least I can't even say if it is officially a charity. I don't want to get caught up in the legal ramifications of that, but what they
I don't think I don't think the way that TF2 shoutcasters talk about an organization is going to matter to the organization's financials. It's probably not a big deal. But
look,
yeah,
man,
definitely,
the lawyers
guys,
are on the phone right now. Help me, Sal. I don't know what to do.
Oh, 301st Spartan has gotten himself caught out of position. He does get a couple of nice Uber Saw hits, but I don't think he's going to get away from that. Nope. Dummy's going to finish him off with the pistol. So that's going to mean a nice little push for our pro team. Yeah, so there's a bunch of events coming up today. There is going to be one draw, I think. Ooh, Crit's coming in. Z-Brian taking out a lot of players. A drawing. No, it's going to be, yeah, it's a drawing, right? It's basically the hats. The crate opening. Bloodsire's doing that, or maybe it's Dave AC doing that at 8 p.m. Eastern, and then tomorrow is when all of the raffles end, and there's a lot of different raffles going on. You can get items signed by Star, items signed by Stabby, and all kinds of people, so I definitely recommend checking those out.
Yeah, to clarify, I think you said the only thing ending today is the uncrating raffle. There will be one winner for everything that we uncrate during that hour. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern is when Kurt's going to be opening them. We have Bloodsire and Dave AC slated to entertain while Kurt opens crates and hopefully finds 17 unusuals.
Nice.
So
and
yeah,
then
that
one
one
lucky
that one
person
ends
gets
tonight.
all of it, right?
The winner will be announced at the end of the stream tonight. Everything else ends tomorrow and goes through Sunday. So.
All right, well, good damage coming in once again from our blue team here. The pros are looking pretty solid, and we're getting to the exciting part of this now. So, the question is, can the viewers actually defend this last point right now? The time set is 7 minutes, and if they get this thing pushed fast enough, they could make it like an 8 or 9 minute time, which is pretty tough to beat. Munch, though, getting the backburn.
It's a one-man army here from Munch, the viewers' MVP. He's managed to stay alive. He's juking them up top here. He's going to go toe-to-toe with Medic here. Bloodsire trying to get revenge for those many air blast kills. Munch fends him off with a blast of flame. Oh! Munch goes through!
Munch, you're looking solid, man. Everybody is like treating you as their hero right now. You are the one who can take down the pros, the one who is bringing balance to the force, whatever other analogies and euphemisms you want to say. Right now, of course, that Pyro is dead, but he lives on in our hearts.
I'll just say that he's carrying a torch here for the for the pros team. I mean the viewers team. There you go. That's the best I can come up with at short notice.
I'll tell you who else is carrying the torch, and being a little bit understated about it, but Derpy, I think, may have more points than Munch right now by 2, and he's actually doing a fantastic job of just constantly laying out damage, keeping his opponents away, getting a couple of kills here and there. Oh, he does get taken down by Dummy, though. And now the 301st Spartan on the med, he is getting caught He doesn't like where he is. This is not good.
Look at this medic up top as well. What is going on?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He got caught out there, and then he couldn't get away. So that's going to be a good advantage for the pros team. They've got somebody pushing the cart right now. A bunch of enemies are down, and I'm pretty sure at this point, Admirable, that the pros, they're going to get this pushed in. Uber is coming out. There is no problem.
It's Munch! He's got the opportunity to go huge here, picks up the heavy. The keeper of the flame.
We've got Medic pushing. No, Medic pushing right now, as is Zebrian. A bunch of damage coming in from that Demo Man. Nice stab! And we've got Bloodsire. Oh, with a beautiful kill. But no, the 3 over Spartan. Uber saws Bloodsire in return. Tag's going to have to try and get on that cart, as are the scouts, but they can't quite do it. And now we see the defense of the 9 players shine. It's just there's too many players here for the pros to stop everything from happening. And that was a pretty clutch D.
Munch. I've got one word for you, man. Munch, 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 munch.
Munch is the viewer hero. Somebody make that guy like an avatar or something, because he is definitely the hero right now. However, look at all the damage coming in from that top window. It's going to be Chris, Aussie, Munch, Pill Pop, Little Bear. They're all down. There's only 4 players left alive right now. The sentry's not up, so this card's probably going to get pushed pretty soon. Derpy's trying to lay the damage down. There's no Uber for 301st Spartan. A bunch of players do respawn, but it may just be too late as that cart gets pushed in.
That was better than, no, worse than their last time. Oh dear. Looks like the pros are finding their stride here.
Well, no, so that may have been just about the same as the pros last time. So the question now is, can the viewers actually get their stride and have a better offense? And I think they can. Because you remember what their time was first time around, right? You remember it was like 13 minutes? Yeah, about 12, 13, 12 and a half. We'll call it that. We'll 12, negotiate.
12:45, right? Last offer.
Yeah, okay, all right. But, so they have to basically shave 3 minutes off of their old time to beat this, which they can do.
Absolutely. I believe in the pros. I mean,
Munch, do you have the chat open?
I do, yes.
So Munch just said, not in stream chat, but like the in-game chat. Munch basically just said, status of backs, burned or not burned? Guess which one was Jack?
I see it.
Oh, I love my TF2 memes. They're great. But we're waiting to see what this offense looks like. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a regular Uber, right? Let's find. Yes, regular Uber from 301st Spartan.
Sizer on the heavy, doing work onto that airborne soldier. The Uber gets popped off here, but they don't get the force out from Spartan.
Interesting.
It's clearly a Spartan medic.
He is, man. He held the line there. Oh, pop it! He went down to 6 health. 301st Spartan did before he popped that. Very, very, brass balls going on right now. And he's got to get back into spawn because they didn't really do a lot with that heavy Uber. They're going to have to, they're going to have to Uber players that are just a little bit more mobile than that. Because the thing about this 6v6 team, every single one of their classes except Sizer is a very speedy class. So they can just retreat from those Ubers and be like, oh, you can't do any damage to me.
That was really hard actually for 301st Spartan to do that, Sal, because the greatest honor as a Spartan is to die in battle. He wanted to drop that. He wanted HP, to. And he was embracing the afterlife there, but
wanted to go home on his shield. But it's not meant to be this time around. He'll get his opportunity to die, I'm sure. Right now, the pros team, they haven't lost a player yet, or at least it seems that way. Now, Tag and Sizer are really, really hurt, though. The Uber is popped. Lansky's going for the kill. There goes your Spartan. He is down for the count, losing the Battle of Thermopylae. I mean, PL upward, and I know my history. And then Lansky taking down this little mini sentry as well as the engineer. So suddenly our viewers can't even get a spawn. I think our pros are just like, okay, guys, let's get this over with.
It's got them shut down here in complete lockdown. They haven't managed to make it as far as that first cap point yet. Not even getting anybody near the cart in recent memory. Phil Pop McGee is jumping out. Phil Pop McGee jumping out and getting taken down. No one can make it out here.
Aussie's been doing some good damage, got 1 headshot, but didn't manage to get the kill with that sniper rifle, which is too bad. A lot of good overheals coming out from Bloodsire means that it's just tough to get those kills for Aussie. Plus, a lot of spam coming in those doorways. You see how many rockets and grenades and all that are coming into these little choke pointy doors, and it's just so hard to get out of those doors with all that. Pop. Like,
Bloodsire's had to pop off here, he got forced, man. And now this might be the chance that the viewers, the donors need it to get back into this. Bloodsire is running for a heal bullets
the
there.
Caber Derpy gets the kill. Walk right up to Sizer with the Caber out. Cyber turns around and he's like, oh no.
Still the spam is coming in. The fact that they have 2 soldiers here is just meaning they have a lot of accurate long range spam that seems to be just keeping these blue players at bay. Spy coming in behind gets destroyed. 2 direct pipes from Z Brian, and that is a Little Bear sent back to think about what he's done. He's gonna try and come up with a new plan.
Okay, we got Lansky versus the Pyro, and the Pyro wins. Munch takes down Lansky with a nice little, nicely aimed flare. Z-Brian trying to defend this cart, but he is going to get taken down. And at this point, you know, the Caber's out once again for our offensive demo man. That is going to be Derpy. So he's enjoying himself a little bit. I like what Chris is asking right now. When do we get paid for making the pros look good? Maybe that'll be coming out of all those ESA LAN and I-49 there you go.
donations, man, you know.
The Derpy right now is having a retreat back to the cart. Cart will get pushed, but look at the time left on the clock now, 6.5 minutes. That time basically means that if this cart starts to stop, that sounds weird. What am I trying to say here? If the cart stops for any reason and they stop pushing it, it's going to make it really difficult to get these 3 points capped. So there they go. They've realized that. They're just like, okay, let's get the cart constantly pushed. Nice reflex coming in from Munch once again. He's so good. And is going to try and... Oh, Pill Pop and Munch combining there, trying to force the pop. Problem is, Gadzooks was on the cart and did die to the Uber, so...
Unfortunate turn of events there. I still believe they can do it, Sal. I want to believe. Gadzooks maybe could opt for crits here. That might be something that would have helped them bust out of there a lot earlier if they had these high damage spikes, but he's going to stick with that normal minigun. It is a 3 players down for the pros right now, so really hope that the donators can push forward here and take advantage of that. But the cart is slowly moving with that 1x cap of this heavy. It's Chris just putting down a lot of hurt. He goes toe-to-toe with Sizer and somehow comes out behind, even though he had the healing power of the cart behind him. I don't know. I've seen it all now, Salamancer.
Bloodsire taking a lot of damage right now as Aussie on the sniper is trying to combine his fire with the flames of the Pyro. But now Aussie's in trouble. He's got a scout on him. He is going to be able to retreat. No, dummy! Just loves the pistol. He is not going to let up.
And right now the Uber has come in here. We do see that's Lansky taking the flash, jumping around, picking up that frag onto Derpy. That is Demo Man down, and but meanwhile, as the Uber came in, Sal, they've already pushed the cart ahead here. That was maybe all part of the plan, the cunning ruse here from the donators team. The pros don't look too pleased about that. They're coming up with 1 frag for Sizer. That's not a great trade, man. They need to be making a better economy here. They need to be getting 2 frags apiece if they want to come out on top here. And I'm feeling the energy here in the donators team. Chris is just steamrolling forward here, but without the heals of his medic. He does get focused down fairly quickly, but he's forced back those pros, man. They're running scared. I can feel the fear. I can smell it in the air, Sal.
Well, at this point, though, Lansky does come in and get a nice kill on Munch. He is going to go for the med, and nobody's going to stop him. Just going to walk straight up to the med like, yeah, no problem. Med does go down. Nice shotgun from Lansky. And Lansky, he's a good soldier. Like, he's not going to miss those shots. So you've got to be positioned really well to avoid him at all costs. Viewers losing a lot of players once again. 3 minutes and 40 seconds or so left to go on the clock, Admirable. And it's getting a little scary for the viewers now as they've got to push that cart.
Yeah, man, I'm just getting messages here about the upcoming NA versus EU show match, but I need to focus on the task at hand, Sal.
Yes, you do.
I can't be taking queries from people like Ips and Sean Bud.
Get out of here,
Let me do my work, man.
I'm sorry, Ads. I'm sorry. I need to bug you. I need to get in touch with your team. Should hype that a little bit. Coming up next hour, guys, we're doing an NA versus E, and next 2 hours actually, the North America versus European game. Ads is going to be playing in it instead of casting in it. So I'm trying to get in touch with his team and get that all lined up. So sorry to bug you, Ads.
Oh yeah, no problem, guys. And of course, that's going to be a good one because if you are not familiar with the competitive scene of TF2, it is actually a very thriving scene right now. And so it's going to be a fantastic game to, or series of games, I guess, to watch. There will be a ping difference, of course, but we are probably going to try and get that. Oh, Derpies with nice kills here. We're going to try and get that settled. Coming up in August, there's going to be a big international LAN, and so we're sending an American team over there. But for now, all you need to know is that North America won the last LAN, and we're probably going to win this this battle here too. I think.
These are the facts as they stand. Yes, yes. The teams tonight, it's going to be Crackman against High Rollers Gaming, aka BP. So it's the #1 team in America against the #3 team in Europe. So nobody's expecting us to win, man. We've got nothing to lose. But you Americans,
make excuses.
He
makes excuses, bro.
You have it all to lose. You're the #1 team. You're the defending champions.
You should tell them your final roster. It's your guys' team with a couple replacements, right? Who'd you get to replace people?
Yeah, we got Mike in for T-Mac on Roamer.
Ooh, Mike's pretty good.
He's probably the best soldier in Europe, no doubt. And then we got Bash, also an Epsilon player, Scout there. He's coming in for Sam, so he's going to be keeping my ass alive in that slightly more pockety Scout role. We still have Tavik, the sniper hero, Ips on Pocket, and myself on Medic, and Brigo, the pipe monster, on Demo Man. So, you know, I feel like we've got a chance, but I'm just saying.
Alright, well, I don't want to like cut you short here, but there's a minute and a half left to go, Admirable, and this is actually getting pretty close.
Yeah, you
because
can wrap
the
up
cart,
like
the cart is getting up that hill. Nice stab by Tag once again. Nobody can stop him. He's getting revolver kills. So the cart, it looked like it was going to get there, but Munch, he's not going to be able to hold his team up by himself. He's probably going to get taken out unless he can grab that health kit. So looking pretty good. But no, the pros are not dying anymore, and suddenly they're just saying, "No, guys, we got this."
Oh, except that Munch, the double backstab! Spawn camping that teleporter.
Munch took down Sizer with the air blast once again. Nobody can stop him. Actually, Dummy can.
The teleporter remains up, but those were 2 important frags there by Tag. Just there's no honor in video games. That's all I'm saying. Standing there backstabbing people coming out with a teleporter, man. That's just like.
I love it. Bloodsire down, Dummy down, that mini sentry doing some work right now. There's only 30 seconds left to go, so I think that the viewers basically can't get the cart there in time. It's just not enough time to actually get the cart to that last point. They can get up to the 3rd one, and that will save some face. But that's pretty much going to be it. The pros have defeated the viewers in a 6v9 setting, which is it's pretty good for them. Tag coming in for some last-minute backstab. He's going to take down that heavy once again. But Admirable, we can crown the victor pretty much right now. 5 seconds left to go, and the pros are the undisputed champions today.
Come on, Sal. No one really wins or loses here. The real winner is the one-step camp that we're all here to raise funds for. Am I right? Am I right?
You are, in fact, absolutely right. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the 6v9 portion of this one-step camp deal. The charity event today, going huge, going ham on Tip of the Hats. Coming up right next is going to be the NA versus EU match. Do please offer your donations to One Step Camp, a wonderful, worthy charity. And remember, I don't know exactly what the mechanics are here, but if you donate with particular comments or tags or whatever it is attached, you will be entered into either a raffle or you can potentially be in one of these viewer events.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.